Consistency, man. That's the name of the game, bro. If you keep going every single day and don't stop, your competition will fall off, bro. These niggas ain't cut like you, bro. They ain't ready for prime time. They ain't trying to really get right. They take days off, this day off, that day off. They lazy, I'm tired. No. Grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro.
What's up, earthly cousins? Peace. I am back in your building, wherever you are at, and I am, doing the gym thing, and I just wanted to come in with a message. So for those of you that don't know, I have created a book, and my book is, it's just doing some reflection on your past self, of uncovering, your subconscious thoughts, and how your subconscious thoughts are linked to your conscious thoughts, and as well as your unconscious thoughts as well, because people blindly and mindlessly do operate on autopilot. So with that being said, it's just, people have to be aware and mindful of their decision making in their thought process, because that can affect their life. It might not affect them today, it might not affect them tomorrow, but it will affect their future. And that's something that people should take in consideration of. People are operating off autopilot because they are stressed. They are stressed because of, the climate, the financial instability, or they're just not where they want to be in life because they're unhappy. And when you're unhappy because of the decisions that you made in your life. And that's what people should take in consideration. Like, you made the decision to work at this job, and now since you work at this job, you're unhappy, and your unhappiness is affecting those around you because of your decision making. Now, your decision making shouldn't be based upon people that's in your environment or whatever environment that you're in. However, you should take a really close look at your mood of when you're in that environment every single day. Like, if you have this attitude and you just can't be content, or at least conscious enough to know that, this environment that I am in is temporary and is not meant to be forever, and that's okay. But a lot of people can't get to that point in their life because they're unhappy with their decision making that they've made. Now, childhood does play a role in this. However, you have to get to a point where that was uncontrollable. Your childhood was something that you couldn't control because that wasn't the environment that you created. Your parents or whoever you lived with created that environment. And yes, those people in that environment will affect you in your future life. However, you have to become aware, conscious of the type of environment that it was, and that's the environment that you're living in. And if you are still living in that environment, well, you need to be working on an exit plan to make your life better, so you can continue to live a better life that you know that you deserve. Everybody deserves a great life. Everybody deserves happiness. Everybody deserves peace. Everybody deserves all these things, but not at the expense of somebody else suffering because you're unhappy. So we're in a new month. This is the end of a new calendar year, and we're approaching a new season. And I know all of you have felt this transitional change, those of you that have been aware. And if you haven't, it's time to pretty much start preparing for this change that's beginning to happen, if it hasn't happened for you. But if it has happened for you, it's time to reflect. It's time to show gratitude. It's time to, journal, the process that you're going through, because you're going to want to reflect on your journey of, how did you get through this situation? And, journaling can look in a form of, you physically write it in a journal, you write it in your notes and just email it to yourself and just create like a folder for that, your journal entries, like you type it to yourself. You can text it to yourself, but you want to like make sure you have like references so you can reflect on, this moment that you're in right now. I'm journaling right now, and I don't do it every day because, it's a practice. You practice what it is that you're doing. But when you make it a habit, it becomes better. So just like your decision making, it does get easier, it does get better. Life does get better. I've experienced in the past, from August to November, that was a big transitional moment, but I saw the signs and I felt it, and you become more in tune with your own energy when you strengthen your discernment. Strengthening your discernment helps you with your decision making. Learning your intuition strengthens your decision making. When you are alone with yourself, you are learning yourself. You are unlearning things about yourself. You are strengthening that decision-making process, because that time that you spend with yourself, it is going to follow you into your next life. And it may help, in the next day, in the next month, and it will help in the next few years. But when we make conscious decisions, we're making conscious choices, and no one is to blame if something goes wrong but us. But we just have to know that, okay, I made this decision did not work out for me, and that's okay. Be okay with the decisions that you make, because that's what life is all about. Don't feel sorry for yourself because you made the wrong decision. Decisions are going to be made, whether it's good or bad. Some are risky, whether it's a good risk or a bad risk. But I just want to remind you guys that we're here to have a good time. We're here on earth for a long time and a good time. So we got to enjoy it to the best that we can and with what we have. So life is meant to be cherished, and life is meant to be fun. All right, Earthly Cousins, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ciao. And don't forget to like and subscribe this channel if you'd like to see more content like this. Thank you. Embark on a transformative journey with my comprehensive guide that empowers you to explore the depths of your inner self. This book serves as a beacon for those seeking clarity in their lives, offering practical tools and insights that facilitate profound self-discovery. Learn how to identify your values, passions, and purpose, setting the foundation for a fulfilling life. Self-improvement is an ongoing journey that requires commitment and resilience.